All right, Team Divers, welcome back. We're diving into something pretty huge today.
Huge is an understatement, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, Dodgers winning the World Series, sweeping the Yankees.
That doesn't get much bigger in baseball, that's for sure.
And you guys wanted to know all about it, especially that crazy Game 4, right?
Yeah.
So we dug deep, read all the articles, watched the replays.
Outdone?
Well, let me tell you, this was not just ANY Championship.
Oh, no, not at all.
This series was like a total game changer, the kind of baseball that makes you rethink the whole game.
Absolutely, yeah. It's going to be studying for years, I bet.
Totally.
Yeah.
And the thing is, even if you're a hardcore baseball fan, I guarantee you'll find something surprising in here, some little detail or strategy that just makes you go, whoa.
I'm ready to be surprised.
Okay, so let's set the stage. It's Game 4. Dodgers are up 3-0. The Yankees are, well, let's just say their backs are against the wall.
To put it mildly, yeah.
And then the Dodgers pull out this move. They decide to go with a bullpen game. Now, a lot of casual fans might not even know what that is.
Right, it's not your typical strategy.
It's risky. Like instead of your star pitcher starting, you're basically saying, hey, we trust our whole bullpen enough to win this thing.
Yeah, it's like an all-hands-on-deck situation.
Exactly. You're sending in reliever after reliever, hoping they can hold the line. And in this case, the Dodgers were right to trust their guys. Ryan Brazier, Brewster Gratterall, Evan Phillips.
Those guys were incredible.
They shut down the Yankees hitters like it was nothing.
Like they were playing a different sport, almost.
Right. But the question is, why did it work so well? I mean, sure, they have a good bullpen, but
There's more to it than that, for sure. See, the Dodgers, they're big on analytics, right? They probably had a whole team crunching numbers, figuring out the Yankees' weaknesses, like down to the tiniest detail.
oh, for sure.
So they weren't just sending out ANY relievers. They were picking the guys who specifically matched up well against each Yankee hitter. Like, if they knew a guy couldn't hit a slider to save his life, boom, send in a slider specialist,
It's almost like chess, isn't it?
Exactly. It's strategic pitching at its finest.
Okay, now let's talk about the Dodgers offense. We got to talk about Freddie Freeman, right?
The man was unstoppable.
Seriously, he was on fire this whole postseason, hitting home runs, getting on base. But what really impressed me was his consistency. It wasn't just one big game. It was like every single at-bat, he was locked in.
Yeah, Freeman, he's the real deal. And, it wasn't just about hitting bombs. This guy, he's got amazing plate discipline. He knows how to work the count, wait for his pitch.
Like a true veteran, huh?
Exactly. It reminded me of some of those Dodgers legends, like Tommy Lasorda, Jackie Robinson. Those guys who just had this presence, this leadership that inspired their whole team.
And Freddie Freeman has that.
Ah.
Okay, and we can't forget about Mookie Betts.
Oh, man, Mookie.
Not just hitting, but his defense was out of this world. Remember that diving catch in Game 2?
Like it was choreographed or something.
It was insane. It was like he had a magnet in his glove. Okay, so we talked about the Dodgers' strengths, but we can't ignore the other side of the coin, the Yankees.
Yeah,
They didn't have their best series, to put it mildly.
to put it very mildly.
Even their big stars, like
Yeah.
Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, they just couldn't get it going.
They really struggled, yeah. But I think it goes deeper than just having an off series. You got to give credit to the Dodgers pitching.
You think they figured out how to exploit the Yankees' weaknesses?
Absolutely. The Yankees, they love to swing for the fences, right? Home runs, home runs, home runs. But the Dodgers pitchers, they were so smart about it, keeping the ball low, forcing weak contact,
And that really frustrated the Yankees, huh?
Oh, yeah, you could see it on their faces, like they were trying to figure out a puzzle they couldn't solve.
It's like the Dodgers had their number. Completely. But, okay, let's step back for a second. Look at the bigger picture. This wasn't just a win for the Dodgers. It was a statement. They swept the Yankees 3-0 lead going into Game 4. It was a total dismantling.
No doubt about it.
What does a win like this say about the Dodgers as a franchise?
Well, I think it shows how the game is changing. Teams at the Dodgers, they're embracing analytics. They're building deep pitching staffs. It's not just about hitting home runs anymore.
So the Dodgers are like the pioneers of this new era of baseball.
They're definitely leading the charge. And this World Series, it's like the culmination of all their hard work. It puts them in the conversation with some of the greatest dynasties in baseball history,
Dynasty, that's the word.
It is, it is.
So what happens next? What do you see for the Dodgers and the Yankees in the coming seasons?
Well, for the Dodgers, the challenge is going to be staying on top. They've set a high bar. Everyone's going to be coming after them. But they've got a smart front office, great coaching. I think they can do it.
And what about the Yankees?
they've got some tough decisions to make. Do they need to shake things up, bring in some new players, maybe adjust their hitting philosophy?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they respond.
This offseason's going to be huge GE for them.
Okay, deep divers, let's wrap this up. The takeaway here is this World Series wasn't just about the Dodgers winning. It was about how they won. It was a masterclass in strategy, pitching, and just plain outsmarting your opponent.
A total clinic.
But here's a question I want you to think about. Is this the start of a Dodgers dynasty? Or will the Yankees find a way to bounce back and challenge them? Only time will tell, right? So keep those baseball brains working, keep asking those questions, and as always, keep diving deep.
See you next time.
Later, deep divers.